This podcast is hardly focused.
The French.
The content bans, it's scary to even think that these are things that could be implemented because now, Becky, you and I were talking about this off air, but I saw that list on Reddit of what the top searches were on Pornhub per U.S. state. The map was fascinating because there's a bunch of states on there where there's no search data. And a lot of states weren't listed on there, and it was the realization that it's because Pornhub has been blocked in all of these states. Virginia, it's blocked. Not blocked, though, in West Virginia.
Did you see the text I sent you while you were recording?
No.
Well, go look.
Oh, no, I did see that.
Yeah?
I did see
You can add another one to the list.
Which one are we talking about?
Florida.
Yeah, I saw that.
Florida will be implementing a statewide block on accessing Pornhub starting January 1st. You won't even be able to get to the website. Now, I know this from experience is that...
Take it from me.
One time I went to Pornhub and this pop-up came up saying that I needed to verify my age using a photo ID.
They got your data. I know.
ID?
I was like, Jackie, that was a third-party site that stole your... yeah.
Sure, well, you think so. Legitimately, it was Pornhub, but they had...
Are you sure?
Well, they had something on there. It said, like, in accordance with Virginia state law. And I'm thinking
do you use a VPN? Is that why?
I should be using a VPN, but...
I should be using one.
But no, I think, like, what happened is they put up, like, the landing page for Virginia, like they accidentally put it up for everybody. So I said, screw this, and we're going to X videos instead.
Why? But why is it allowed with an ID in West Virginia if it's banned?
Well, in West Virginia, it's not banned. In Virginia, and they did this in Louisiana too, that there is an age verification process that goes up. And I don't know, like how...
And not just like, click on this if you're over 18. Click on this if you're under 18.
Right.
Yep.
Like they literally need to see something that proves your adultivity and that you are of legal age.
My adultivity.
Florida, they're just going to straight up block the website. They're not even going to put the age verification up there.
Hell yeah.
So they're going to...
Is it just Pornhub?
So far, just Pornhub. It sounds like it's a law, though. It's called the Online Protection for Minors bill, and it's going to be targeted not only at porn websites, but anything with content deemed harmful to minors.
What about Reddit?
Ooh.
Well, that's the thing.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Where do you stop? The censorship.
Reddit wants... I keep like Googling I keep Redditing very nice, wholesome things. And the first hit when I search anything is like, ooh, that.
I wonder if it's something that like it's based on what it's classified as, and Pornhub would do like you can't call it like an online shopping website because it's very obviously porn. Everything on there is porn.
So what you're saying is Pornhub needs to diversify, and therefore on their front page going instead of porn.
They need a different name.
Word. I can't think of a word right now, but yeah, Store Hub, and it's like a store hub. And then Pornhub is on page 2.
They did this on April Fool's Day a couple of years ago. They did Corn Hub.
Oh yeah.
Yes. And didn't they do something with bees too one year?
Oh, I don't remember that, but they did.
I think they did something with bees, and it was like it was like all bees. Like, look at this, this fat honey, like getting pollinated. You're like, oh my god, and it was all just bees, all bees.
No, not the bees, not the bees.
So yeah, I feel like that make that the permanent front page and be like, for porn, please see page 2.
So here's the problem is that you go on, let's say B-Hub or whatever, and you're watching bees pollinating and everything.
Nice.
But then this plays beforehand.
Yo, ever heard of Jerkmate?
And you know what? That's perfectly fine on B-Hub, okay?
I do enjoy that Pornhub is like the place to go to watch. I know like the Grand Theft Auto 6 trailer was posted on Pornhub, and there's been other like famous trailers that have gone on Pornhub because for whatever reason they were like taken down elsewhere.
Even YouTube now, you can't like swear on YouTube.
See, my favorite videos on Pornhub are the ones where it's the title of the video is something as simple and straightforward as "Watch me get fucked," and it's a video of someone doing their taxes.
Where's my 1040? No. Did you itemize? Oh.
The company that owns Pornhub, they're called ALO, and they are actually advocating for age verification at the device level. So like have your ID, assuming, I guess they're assuming that most people who are going to go on Pornhub are on mobile devices. They would like to see technology implemented like on your iPhone, for example, where you just have like your ID uploaded in there. So the website, they can then use whatever technology they have to look at it and say, all right, according to their phone, they're 18. They're of age, so they can get in. They'd like have to check.
That's
for
a
something.
scary data leak.
That is.
It's just like once your history.
But think of how much stuff like on your phone that you already have uploaded.
Like Apple Pay or,
Oh, yeah.
Samsung Pay like that. I mean, that's similar. I could see the logic train, right there. But
when we go to Florida back, we'll be able to go on the hub because it'll probably be blocked. I'd have to.
now,
fire
is that
VPN
just the, I'll say the parent site, or is it also any of the affiliates of Pornhub as well?
That's a really good question.
They're just driving traffic to their other sites.
Yeah, like I can't even think of like the names of everything else. But like
YouPorn, RedTube, I believe that's all in their network.
Like, is that all not?
I would imagine it would be all ALO properties.
Yeah, but
I'm gonna Google.
Well, here's the thing though. Do they know? Like, let's be honest. I mean, a lot of Florida legislatures are fucking stupid.
Sure. I mean, Pornhub is sort of synonymous now.
It's the
with
name.
porn.
It's like, oh, I'm going to ban Fords, but I don't know enough about cars to ban Chevys.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's that.
Ban a Ford, but don't ban a Mercury, right? Or a Lincoln.
Oh, yeah. Oh, my. That's more accurate right there. Yeah.
Yeah. Or in some cases, a Mazda.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah.
ALO actually said this quote, and this according to FloridaPolitics.com. They said, in Louisiana last year, Pornhub was one of the very few sites to comply with the new law. Since then, and that new law being age verification. Since then, our traffic in Louisiana dropped approximately 80%. These people did not stop looking for porn. They just migrated to darker corners of the internet that don't ask users to verify age, that don't follow the law, and don't take user safety seriously, and often don't even moderate content.
I feel like those last two right there. And by user safety, they mean malware and, viruses. And then content, hey, there might be somebody underage here. We don't know, but we'll let it slide.
Right.
Because we don't have the pull of Pornhub to be, Yeah. Pornhub's a fucking business.
Yeah.
Well, I guess, I don't know how it is these days, but there was a long time where they were like really taking themselves seriously for like they were very philanthropic. Is that the word?
Yes. I remember they had We'll Plow You when there was a big storm in Massachusetts. It was Massachusetts or New Hampshire they did that. And there was like Pornhub branded plows that went out. Yeah.
Their social media presence on Reddit, I remember, it was great. Like they wanted people to know that they were a porn site, but they weren't also complete trash.
Yeah. We're like, hey, we like sex, but make it consensual.
And then like other websites like X videos, those I feel like aren't as well known by comparison.
Hamster, all that stuff.
Spank Bang.
Yeah.
Trying to find more information on this law now. I'm just getting Florida porn videos. I don't want that. I don't want that. No, thank you.
That's a Florida man trying to fuck an alligator and then dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seem to recall, I think it was the last episode that we did before the state was put in a lockdown because of the pandemic, but we were talking about coronavirus porn because that was like a top category on Pornhub and they were working fast.
Hey, you know what? It churn them out. You got to make the money somehow. The porn industry makes $15 billion, and allegedly Pornhub itself is worth $1.5 billion. It makes roughly, I've got varying stats on this one. It says it makes $455 million or it makes $143 million, but it makes some decent cash.
Maybe they could buy TikTok.
Maybe the overall money it makes is $450 and the profit is $143. I don't know.
Can you imagine if it'd be ALO that owns it, but like they own TikTok, but they keep it just as it is. There's no porn introduced on it. Like that would break people's brains.
Mm-hmm.
They keep.
I mean, God knows there's enough porn on X now.
Always was.
Well, yeah, no, but it was more. I don't know. I feel like it was pushed down a little bit more than it was. Than it is now.
Yeah,
a lot more.